this? Last time, I think we did all three of these routes, but it kind of breaks off, so we're gonna continue back with Hiruha, because I think everything else is blocked off. Oh, I usually keep all the events to one day anyway. Really? You just Well, I will do it if I procrastinate, but otherwise, like, I hate it when there's like a time lock on stuff, because like, especially the current one, you have to do it like every few days. I've been training a new guy at work today. It makes me remember how much I dislike training people. You know, it sucks for the people that like are getting trained, like because I was getting trained today. It sucks for me, but it also must suck for the training person. I remember having to train people when I was still working at the bakery. I was like, because I don't know if they do this for other places. I don't know if you get training for training people. But like one day I was just told like, hey, train this newbie. I'm like, I've never trained someone before. What am I supposed to do? It's just like, oh, you know, just tell them what you do and where everything is. And I'm like, okay. It's so awkward because I'm like, okay, this is the cash register. This is the coffee machine. I don't know, it's so awkward. It's not their fault, but damn, they're slow at times. It can, it's like when you're so used to like a set standard, I guess, it can be a bit frustrating. Like, yeah, it's the like first time or stuff, but it's like, oh man, I could just get this done so quickly. But no, you gotta let them learn. So I understand. I was sitting there today thinking, damn, I would have done this, but yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I guess it's like not a good experience for both sides. But you know, we'll get there at some point, hopefully. Some people might be slower than others, but that's okay. You know, we'll eventually get there. I just hope that I can get there quickly. Okay. So I guess we will continue with Haruways. Despite having obtained the curse of the haunting clappers, Haruhi Shigima is determined to use the rite of resurrection by stealing the remaining curse stones. She instructs her private investigator Richard to find the other curse bearers. Not too bad, only 12-3-1 is a bit cringe because pyro electors, oh, of course. Oh god, wait, what? Have we done this? I think this is where we left off. Because I remember we saw a girl and I think that's where I ended it last time. Yeah, okay. We are here. Let's have this open over here. Excuse me? I also have to, like, I don't know, I'll probably forget, but I need it. There's these little collectible things. Is it stored here? Mockingbirds, yeah, that's it. I need to find 20 of these. I don't know what it counts towards. I'll probably forget about it. I don't know, apparently they're like scattered throughout the world, I guess. Okay. Lady. So I believe she was the lady that was standing behind the dude with the glasses before, but she kind of just ran away when he got killed last time. Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. Um. Hmm.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be curse bearers?
Hmm. Curse bearers? What's that then?
It means someone who's gathering souls for the rite of resurrection. You have heard of the rite of resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it.
Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, miss? What was your name again?
Oh, silly me. I'm Ayane Tono.
University student. It's kind of sus to come out, like, to people and ask if they're curse bearers. She certainly has no reservations telling us about the rite of resurrection. It'll be worth keeping an eye on her. She could be trouble. I should ask her what her deal is.
There's more to the rite of resurrection than meets the eye, you see. So the best way to collect soul tracks is to kill other curse bearers. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow.
No, I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So are you saying you're one of these curse bearers?
No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is.
Was that that guy's name? What the hell is his name? Yutaro? Oh, I didn't think... Did I read this last time? Hitomi Okuda. Hitomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. On the rare occasion that when she does show up to school, she skips all the classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools, with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends, breaking windows and disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior, but this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. So she's just a typical delinquent. Yutaro. Oh yeah, it is him. Okay. Yutaro, is that your boyfriend?
Oh heavens no, just a friend. His full name is Yutaro Namigaki. We're, I suppose you could say, partners in crime.
Funny way of putting it. Partners in crime. That must be it. She must be half of the young couple Richard mentioned. That Yutaro Namigaki. So where is this Yutaro now?
Well, about that. He's not actually a curse bearer anymore. He's more like a former curse bearer.
Oh, is this because the detective stole it from him? Because I think the timeline matches up right, I believe. Oh, which makes sense, because we couldn't progress through this part last time, but since we did the detective's route, and then they stole it, which I guess led her to come here. Former, how so?
I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his curse stone. Typical, right? He makes such a show of being a top student, only to flunk where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself. If you want something done right.
He lost it. How did he do that?
I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Although, Well, it's strange that you'd probe into that of all things.
I'm just a curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret. Yuto can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders.
Yes, he's a little he is a little not hot-headed. He's like, I won't take no for an answer. So anyway, mind if I ask why you thought I was a curse bearer?
Oh, that. I'm terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions.
Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers?
Great question. And the answer is, I was gonna ask you very nicely for your curse stones.
Very nicely. And you thought we'd have given them to you? Just like that?
Well, maybe not. But you know what they say. You never know until you ask.
You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try
早
something
上好，
that
中午。现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就冰淇淋。
冰淇淋。Hi, Velvet. Oh my god. Your entrances are very scary, Velvet, because that is very loud. Hello. I love Bing Chilling. I love Bing Chilling too. Bing Chilling's nice. That confused me? Yeah. No, this happened last time and I was so freaked out. I thought it was like some jump scare from the game. But hello, welcome. I also won't take no for an answer, so here will you give me all your money. I also won't take no for an answer. Oh wait, no wait, that doesn't work. Wait, I take yes as an answer, so wait. And now I'm confusing myself. I take no as an answer, so no. No. Sorry, I got confused for a sec. I take no for an answer, so I say no. There. Just forget what I said. You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky.
Oh goodness, no, we're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know? Anyway, young curse bearers, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me.
Okay, I mean, you can leave. You can leave. But I don't? Well, good for you. I don't know. How do I answer that? So are you mugging me? This is a bit of a conundrum. Yeah, I don't know how to react to that. I said no, so you're gonna have to deal with it. So what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection?
Well, Hiruha has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it, though. It seems... how do I put it? Self-centered? I mean, if you've got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? So I was planning to steal his custom at the last second and use it for myself.
Wow.
Well, until he lost it anyway. Oh, but don't tell Yuta I was gonna do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it.
Of course. Keeping secrets is my business.
My, aren't you dashing?
Sounds like you really have your heart set on this ride. What were you hoping to use it on?
Do you promise you won't laugh?
Cross my heart.
Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. Ahem. I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. ukiyo-e in particular.
Ukiyo-e, huh? You must be a cultured lady. Cultured.
Really, do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have. You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible high-class art form, but that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So when you think about it, you feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstroke as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of ukiyo-e is the one and only Hokusai. Have you heard of him?
Sure I have. He's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back in the Edo period?
That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look. His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic. They're the only works of his most people know. But Hokusai was so much more than just mountains and waves. That's only the teeny tiny tip of a veritable iceberg of work.
I've gotta admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, sure. Oh, wait. Ah, thank you, Shu. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my god. Ta-ding. I got a look. Yeah, thank you very much. Enjoy the look. Oh god. Oh no. Where did everything go? Ta-ding. I'm so glad I nearly forgot to adjust my alerts. So I'm glad I changed it from the Halloween ones. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Don't worry about it. Anyone can learn. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, he left behind over 30,000 drawings. That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right?
Will never be a gifted sub, Saj. What do you? Oh, like a recipient? Isn't that because you always use your your thing? I can't click my Prime sub? What? Is it bugged out for you? It says available Nerve 16th. Nerves. Are you kidding? That's so funny. I think it's just full on glitched out for you. Unless the date's coming up wrong. So he kept on drawing right up into his old age, huh? Impressive.
But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work. His dying words were, "Should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist." Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the greatest painter and artist of his era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out.
Hmm? Hold on. Oh, is she planning on resurrecting him? I see.
Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic?
Oh, no. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No way this is going where I think it's going.
Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it.
Wow, that's crazy. You gotta be kidding me. So if I understand correctly, you want to use the Rite of Resurrection too? Ah, hey Potron! Thank you for the bid! Hello, hello. BOB shower, all good. Go enjoy the room temperature shower.
That's right. I want to bring Hokusai back to life.
Well, that's certainly a noble idea. That's what she'd use it on? What a waste. What a waste. Master ukiyo-e artist, 1760 to 1849. Hokusai was active during the late Edo period, considered to be the golden age of ukiyo-e in Japan. Born in Honjo, Hokusai spent most of his life in the area now known as Sumida City. Among his most famous works are the 36 Views of Mount Fuji and the Hokusai manga. I think like most people know this, right? I mean, it's pretty famous. Hokusai was a prolific artist from a young age and has left behind a wide variety of works, producing an estimated 30,000 pieces during his lifetime. Though the general popularity of ukiyo-e declined during the Meiji period, Hokusai remained a core figure at the center of the Japonisme movement, providing inspiration for countless artists around the globe. Despite his fame, Hokusai himself was said to be rather indifferent to money or decorum, and lived a life that quite appropriately resembled that of the whimsical and otherworldly scenes that often depicted in ukiyo-e. Though he went by many names, in his later years he took on the title of Gakkyo Rojin Manji, or the Old Man Painter. Hokusai lived to be 90 years old and never lost his passion for art.
Oh gosh, is that time? I should be going. I need to get my hands on a curse bear before daybreak.
I don't actually actually trust that we're telling the truth, as in we're not the curse bearers. I think she might have a slight suspicion, maybe.
Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck.
Ayame Tono. Ayame is a young woman working with Yutaro Namigaki. Her love of Katsushika Hokusai's ukiyo-e is so great that she wishes to resurrect him with the rite of resurrection. Ayame is a clever but calculating university student who only has time for her own interests. She's making the best of a recent boom in the popularity of female university students, incited by their appearance across TV commercials and radio programs. Ayame is content to ride this trend as long as it allows her to get her hands on whatever she needs and wants in life. Recently, Ayame has figured out that older men will fall for her if she acts a little bit stupid. She was approached by Yutaro Namigaki in town, and although she was not attracted to him, agreed to date him because his family seemed rich. However, she does not think of much of him as a human being and is beginning to grow bored of their relationship. Oh, Ayame! I see the type of person she is. Poor Yutaro. Well, there goes trouble. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her. Too, if we can.
Why do you say that?
Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She's got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers.
My.
There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. Well, we're after the same thing, after all. You head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while. Suspicious. Okay, no more curses. Hiruha has received multiple reports about other suspected curse bearers. Although concerned about Ayame Tono, who is apparently also after the curse stones, she entrusts Richter to continue his investigation. 3 a.m. Shigima Mansion. Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers. Came home alone. Nothing better pop out. I can hear the wind rustling in the trees. The old Shigima Mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It's always stayed the same all these years. Even the war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Shigima Residence. Once a warrior clan with a mansion in Honjo, now a dynasty of police officials, the Shigima family is one of considerable repute. The family estate was originally located some distance from the city, but the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 forced them to rebuild in a new location. The Shigima Mansion was at one time a bustling place where members of the social elite mingled. 1 year ago, however, the head of the house was struck with a sudden melancholy, and ever since their mansion has stood silent as the grave.
Will this really be enough to gather the soul drugs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance to bring him back.
Oh, there's one! I found you! Number 5. This one is the Ostrazizer. That's so funny. Delinquent birds. Is that it? I guess so. Oh! Complete the highway branch. Okay, that's it. I see. Okay, well I guess we're continuing on with the detectives. A threatening phone call. After persuading Araishi, the curse bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone, Tsumi and Ario have obtained 3 curse stones in total. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. Yeah, because if I remember, we stole Yutaru's one, and we got the one from the, oh, what was he again? He was like he like published a book or something about the curses, right? I think he's also a teacher at the school. I think. 4 a.m. Road. I think these 2 are my favorites so far. They're very funny. Well, with this we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looks suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements. What? No way! It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. Oh, they're not playing the music? Oh, they did like this music last time. Aw. My investigation music. Oh. Oh! I see! Okay, so yeah, it is connected to... So yeah, this is the timeline where we told Yorko to go home, and I think Shoko was investigating. I see. Whoa, what the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it, we were too late. Was this a curse too? Hang on, I'm going to call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Yeah, we don't really know what happened to him, though. He was just, reported on the news about being dead in the park, but, we don't exactly know who cursed him. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. Oh, that is bad news. So they got someone else. You think this is the work of a curse bearer? With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shoot, guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. Around a dead body. Huh? Boss, that phone is ringing. It do be ringing. Boss, the phone. What about it? It's ringing. It sure is. Aren't you going to pick it up? Why would I? Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious. You go pick it up then. I don't want to go pick it up. That's scary. A young man in his 20s killed in cold blood. He's definitely dead, but I can't quite discern the cause for what I've seen. There are no obvious external wounds, but what is that leaking from his mouth? Oh! Oh no, they did say that he drowned. Did Yoko kill him? Because I think she was like the one that had the curse, right? But no, but she went home. Huh. I checked the surroundings earlier. There was no signs of a curse spirit or any curse echoes around. The ringing of the phone is the only sound cutting through the quiet part. The phone booth seems to be ringing. I didn't even know these could receive calls. Anything around? He seems distracted by the phone. I guess we'll go answer it then. Well, we better go check it out. You're right, but be careful. It could be a curse. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against the stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now. Damn it. I leave it to you, boss. You got this. Oh, hello. Kinshibari Park phone booth. Who is this? Evening, Detective Tsutsumi. How are things looking out there? Who is this? Wahaha! Finally got him, the real deal. Detective Tetsuo Tsutsumi himself. Oh wait, that's Chief Inspector Tsutsumi now, isn't it? You've come a longer way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together? What a time that was, as I recall. I gave you quite the runaround. Wait, is this... Oh! Fumichika Nejima. The murder? What? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? Yeah, he's the one responsible for the killing the high school girl. I think that was like 20 years ago. Like the one from the Nejima murders. Ding ding ding, you got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Tsutsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That stuff is not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. Well, haha, that it did. I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. BS, 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the stuff you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? If this is the real Fumichika Nejima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. What is your goal? How did you find me? How did you find me? How do you know where I am? Wahaha! That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you. Have fun wrecking your tiny little brain for it. Wahahaha! What is your goal? Now, you gotta understand. I've repented. See the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you. Tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 freaking years of waiting. That's a long time to nurture a grudge. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. This guy seems a little too obsessed with the detective. All that time I played model prisoner, endured the harassment from those a-hole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tatsumi. So please just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut up, that attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk. You see, this time I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. Wow, no, I'm so sorry, dear Najima. Please forgive me, I won't do it again. Shut up. This is exactly why I've always hated you so freaking much. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Did you really think that would save me, a-hole? You must be crazy. Well then, we're both crazy. We've got so much in common, we should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about, one by one, till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm Lone Wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss, what about me? Oh wait, you just try to protect me. There's not a single person you care about. I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Yeah. Don't you freaking dare, I'm warning you. Oh, very nice. This is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all? Such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo. What? She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, a-hole. I'm gonna find you and make you pay. Oh, I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. Wow. Yeah, because I think, yeah, he separated with his wife and he didn't know where his daughter was. But I guess she's in Honjo as well. I look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It'll be just like old times. I won't let that happen. I guess I could give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Also, okay, Najima is a curse bearer as well. Sumi, you have the Evergreen Beach, no? Najima, you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse. Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hints in. Wahahaha. God damn it. The curse like I couldn't have fallen into worse hands. Seriously, a serial killer? One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing. Thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pause. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm gonna kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here. You couldn't. Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they'll all die because of you. So tragic. Must be tearing you apart. Don't freak with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one. Which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. Almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? Then how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, a-hole? Idiot, you'd think I called it up just because you were dead. There's no running away for you.
Grr. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Najima.
You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make it a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you something with regret. Wahaha! And I'll even have enough soul tracks to pull off the Rite of Resurrection. How splendid.
Wait, Najima, you're after the...
Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now. I'm curious what the curse, does with the one-sided read. Boss!
Ario, did you catch all that?
Najima, what is he planning?
Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is gonna make things tricky.
You mean with Najima being a curse bearer?
Just our luck, really. Couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. Well, we'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry.
Hey, boss! Hey, boss! Wow, so we have like a lot more on our plate since Najima's planning on killing like 100 other people. Later, it was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Najima's threats along with the curses were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killing still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At Tsumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Najima's whereabouts. Tsumi and Ario themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but the search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. Whoa. Okay, so okay. Okay, I thought it was like gonna end the game there or something. Okay, so I guess it just continues from here. There's new Dr. Risho footage here. As in what? Oops. Oh, thanks you for the gift and sub to Ansel. What? Thank you, sir. There you go, Ansel. There's your gift and sub. What is this new footage you're talking about? Is it like gameplay? You better hard save and do all the events. Yeah, I plan on hard saving for Dr. Ratio because you know he's the Ratio man. He's got the body of a Greek god. I think I've seen all the like animation stuff, unless there's something else I missed. He's so funny. That guy's a literal meme character, I swear. Should we go with Yak or Tetsuri's route? I guess we can continue since we just had it. Sorting things out. Hajime Yoshimi's death and Najima's threat of mass murder. The problems just pile up, putting the detective's goal of collecting all the cursed stones in jeopardy. Tsumi leaves Ario to handle the investigation while he catches a quick break. 9 AM. Kinshibori Park. Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information.
Took you long enough.
Oh, we can move. Oh, not? Boss, let's not go about this at random. We should think carefully about where and what to investigate next. Okay. Forensics have finished their investigation and the body's been carried. Oh wait, they said there was three bodies. So one was Shogo. Who was the other two? I don't know who the other two would be. That said, we're still closing the park to the public, at least for the time being. This place was really giving me the creeps last night, but it looks pretty normal now with the sun out. He's been up all night gathering information. Must be nice to be young and have that kind of energy. But I'm glad I have him on my side. Gave me a chance to rest up. How old is he? I don't think it says their age, right? No, it doesn't. I think he's like 20 something. Look, I'm like probably around the same age as him, and yet I don't have this kind of energy. Any stickers? No. Okay. Well, we've got ourselves quite the mess. Strange death popping up all over the place that may or may not have something to do with the curses. We also need to keep looking into Yoshimi and Nijima. For now, we better start following up on the few leads we've got. Guess I'd better see what areas found out. Yeah, use the prime on someone else. You're 50, don't lie. No. No, don't say that here. Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in. Thanks, the floor's yours. The serial killings. Total of 3 mysterious deaths are confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one. The young man we found here, which should be Shogo Okie. Yep. He's been identified as Shogo Okie, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to the water in the lungs. He drowned. He drowned in the middle of the park. That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here. About that, boss, isn't this park associated with one of those 7 mysteries too? I believe it was the Whispering Canal. That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think? Sharp thinking, Arya. Started to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next? Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamezawa. The victim has been identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. Okay, so I think this is like just someone unrelated. Oh, at least we don't know them. As for the cause of death, well, yes. The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Ah, which curse would that be? Hang on, are you saying? Oh, she was stepped on. Stepped on? Foot washing mentioned? Because it's the feet, right? I forgot, what was the way, how did they die if the... Because I know they heard the sound. How did they die? Kills by crushing... Okay, yeah, I guess it's that one. Exactly. Crushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the 7 mysteries. Then is this Namiga? Okay, right, because his co-stone, I think it had like 1 death on it. It was like a few percentages added to it. I knew he'd use it. Judging by the amount of soul drugs, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Guess we should report this to Paranormal Affairs. Got it.
And as for the third victim... Oh. Oh, the teacher died? What? But he was a... Huh. He was identified as Kohei Janochi, 32, a teacher at Komagata High. He was found in the school's courtyard. This must have happened after Yako went home then. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. He died from falling? You know, this sounds a lot like how the high school girl died. Interesting. So, like, maybe the person that killed the high school girl also killed him. Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building. Because they say that high school, like, jumped off the building, but then when we did the spirit board, they said that it, like, she didn't, like, jump off by herself. It was an accident, I think? Teacher dying at school. And not just any school. Komagata House is one of the 7 mysteries. It was the... Fool's Procession. That's the one that Yako has. Right, it's where the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all the victims can be tied to the 7 mysteries. There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it all, pulling the strings. But you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. That's right, and Hajime's case wasn't all that different either. Yeah, so I guess he was killed by some curse. He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Oh right, the curse is activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries? That's a thought, but if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner. One who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that. Hi Trillican, welcome in! Hello. Oh really, I see. I don't know too much about that stuff. I'd be more surprised if you did. Well, looking at these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night. But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies have been found. I think, was it that the curses can only be activated at night, I think? Yikes, I hadn't thought of that. But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can be activated while the sun's out. Right. Oh, that's great news. So basically, we're safe during the daytime. Exactly. It's also likely why Najima gave us till dusk. Ah, he must have known the curse stones couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we flushed out the other curse bearers. Aye aye, boss. Let's do this. The curse bearers. At the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers, you included. Yutaro Namigaki had the foot washing mansion. Lucky. oh, actually, we have it, so it's fine. And Hidekaki Araishi had the ever-burning lantern. We've got both of their curse stones. And then there's Najima, who claims he has the one-sided read. Yeah, that about sums it up. Notes on known curse bearers. Ah, this is handy. So, there is 2 more unidentified. Yoko has the Fool's Procession.
Horny Clappers, Evergreen Beach. Wait, what did the Fool's Procession do again? It? Oh! Wait. Kills by fatal fall one who he was in. Wait, I'm so confused now. I thought she went home. Did she come back? What I'm understanding from this is then so Yako has the Fool's Possession. The last time we saw her, she went home. But then we found that the teacher had died from like a fatal fall. So she must have some play in that, right? Wow, I am so confused. We better figure out who the remaining 5 are quick. How should we go about looking for them?
There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Najima may lead us to the other curse bearers too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if you don't get him.
I was originally thinking that Najima had the falling ability, but I guess it was Yako.
I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I've got a feeling there's some connection there.
Aye aye, boss. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Hajime Yoshimi. I asked around Sumita's Community Safety Bureau where Yoshimi was stationed. Seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide, looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds and all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play because he ordered a full investigation. But it had already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up.
Huh. What was the evidence?
Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a building, a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but
he thought there was more to it.
yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall. Oh, really? Huh, I never knew that.
So there is a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go.
There was no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all.
This is turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed.
Exactly, so I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. Wow, thanks team.
So, we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth.
That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in?
Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up.
You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too.
Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic.
Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda. Community Safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand.
Not even an address.
Well, they had her parents' information. When I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it.
They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. I mean, she was in school, like, yesterday night. I'm not sure I really have the time for a stakeout right now. But she could be a key witness. Can we have community safety track her down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, Komagata High School is closed today. Ah, because of the teacher that died. That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. There's more? Oh, right, the fiancé. I got some information about Yoshimi's fiancé from Community Safety. Her name is Mayu Tozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But... oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community Safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response. Dead silence. There it is. Can things just be easy for once?
Oh, pretty lady. Mayu Tozawa. Mayu is a beautician and the fiancé of Hajime Yoshimi. Police officer with the Sumida Police Department. Mayu's current whereabouts remain unknown. Oh.
It's definitely starting to look suspect. Crime of passion, perhaps? It is fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or a spouse. But Yoshimi was well liked and they'd been together for over 10 years. You never know. Things could be different behind closed doors. I guess so. But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. Could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found.
Fumichika Nijima.
HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nijima. But so far, we haven't received any word. Guessing he wasn't at home or at work. About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago. You serious? So we have no idea where he lives. It gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit.
Aren't they, like, supposed to keep track of, like... Wait, didn't they say... How do they not know the whereabouts of the dude? What? Aren't they supposed to keep track of, like, where he works and lives? Huh?
Hold on a second, you're telling me nobody called that?
Exactly! How does that happen? He's literal, like, serial killer. What?
Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace.
Why? Why wouldn't you do that? Oh my god.
He also said he'd lost track of Najima when he moved to a new place.
He's on parole, isn't he? Oh my god.
Jeez, that's just sloppy. I've heard that they're giving parole to just about anyone these days, because they're running out of room in the prisons. Wow, what a safe world we live in. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked. So Najima got to forget about unsupervised. God damn it! That a-hole is annoyingly good at faking remorse. Or insanity. Whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He was probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That'd explain why he so brazenly made contact. That a-hole. He's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot has been filed. That's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk.
Wow. You had one job. You had one job.
Speaking of Nijima. Yeah. Did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either. That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her? Shut up, I don't have her contact info, alright? Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency, and that we'd send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree. I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if you, her former father, can't find her, how the hell did Najima do it? Former, that cuts deep. Yikes, sorry, it just kind of slipped out. Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with this curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. May even allow him to act from a distance. I see. The one-sided read. What was the story about again? I think it was like the man was in love with the woman and then he like cut her in half, I think? Yeah, because I think the woman like rejected him. Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up. Alright, one of the more gruesome of the 7 mysteries. As for Najima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they've got any updates. And that's about it. Yes, this music's back! Yes! Shall we continue our investigation? We could go to Komagata High School to look into Hitomi Okuda, or to Michio Shiroshi's house to find more about her. Yes! I was waiting for this last time. There's a lot we need to do, but not a lot we can do. This ain't looking good. We're gonna run out of time if we don't do something. Gotta keep moving. Okay, where should we go? Oh. Never mind. Okay. Fancy sushi. I don't know if we should just keep going down this line. Well, since this seems to be around the same time, I guess we'll just do this one then. Hitomi's help. Bringing her friend back from the dead means she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely, but still isn't sure about how to proceed with her curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. Yeah, I am curious what happened to Mio, because we went home, we don't know what happened to Mio when she was still in the high school. And, I guess about the teacher too, because... Yeah, I'm assuming maybe the police officer and, this route kind of get connected because they both want to find Hitomi. Let's go. Yako says Sakazaki 8 AM. I hope Mio's fine. Oh, she is fine. Never mind. Okay, she's okay. Because she like in the one route she died pretty gruesomely. Like what I think happened is that the janitor like cut her leg off. I think I'm pretty sure she was missing a leg.
Alright, good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako, rise and shine.
Huh?
You're up.
Huh, it's morning?
Are you okay? Can you remember your name?
Duh, I'm... the specter of the spirit board. Yes, I am the specter of the spirit board.
No, don't fall back asleep. You must still be dreaming, wake up.
Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki.
Good.
Oh, Mio, thanks for last night. Was everything okay?
Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for.
I'm sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't even remember when I fell asleep. Were we just like standing out here sleeping the whole time?
It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all of this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening.
Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio?
Oh, well, the truth is, I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural.
Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging?
I had quite the eventful childhood.
Huh, that sounds like it must have been tough.
Yes, it would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like assistant to a notable paranormal expert. Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens.
Cause yeah, she's on the paranormal affairs team with the detective, I believe. Wow, that's amazing. So it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student?
Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money.
Oh, you've got it rough then. But still, that really is amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. Yeah, seriously. That little animation of like her blocking the spirit or whatever, that was pretty cool.
I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. And why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. But for now, let's head to school.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have your custard? Now that it's daytime and its power is diminished, I should be able to hold on to it. Want to give it a try?
Right, I do have it, but...
Yako.
Is it really so wrong? Trying to bring Michio back, I mean?
I can't approve of it. The rite may seem like a dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of other people, then...
Yeah, true.
We want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe in, what I'll put before anything else.
What? I've noticed that like a lot of characters kind of have this face, right? Like, I don't know what the, they do this like weird, like, smooch thing. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it?
Yako.
I promise I won't use the curse no matter what. But maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward.
Okay. But if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the custard at any point.
Right. Thank you, Mio.
Okay then, let's go.
Candy shop Senoya Yo. An old-fashioned candy shop located on a street corner in Honjo. It has been in Yako Sakazaki's family for 3 generations. On the weekends, you can spot Yako watching over the store, cooking monjayaki and playing traditional tops and card games with the local children. The traditional candy shops are known for selling cheap treats for kids. It is not uncommon to see these largely privately owned businesses become something more like general stores, selling food, drinks, utensils, and other daily necessities. Many families operate candy shops on the dirt ground floor of their home, known as a dorma, with a space in the back where customers can eat monjayaki as well as arcade games and capsule toy machines in the front. Such facilities make them attractive places for children to gather and play. However, the harsh reality is that traditional candy shops, which thrived during the period of high economic growth, when many confectionery manufacturers enter the market, are experiencing a steady decline due to the rise of convenience stores and changes in children's interests and tastes. I'm guessing they're talking about like a dagashi store, right? Because my grandma's sister, like, their family owned a dagashi store, and we would get like candy from them when we visited, which was nice. It's like the traditional, like, cheap, you know, you can, like, 10 yen, 20 yen snacks. Hello, Diviner. Hi, banger night. What you been up to, Diviner? What makes it such a banger night?
Huh?
I thought it's unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Did something happen?
If the police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask.
Thanks. Hiruha stream, that's what makes it a banger night? Damn. I'm glad you enjoy it, Divina. And I enjoy having you here too.
This isn't good.
Huh? What happened? Oh yeah, any update on your phone situation, Divina? How's that going?
Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something.
Okay.
Mr. Jinochi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds.
What?
They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby.
What? There's no way.
Why? Could it be because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Jinochi's body was in the middle of the grounds. But his body was covered in bruises, like he'd fallen from somewhere high.
Weird.
Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely to have something to do with the curse.
You're saying someone used their curse on him last night? Did you use your curse, Yoko? Like, it sounds awfully similar to what your curse stone can do.
Seems like it, doesn't it?
But that's so scary. Yeesh. So the curses really do kill people. And someone used it.
Shh. Keep your voice down, okay? What would happen if another curse bearer heard you?
Sorry. Kohei Junichi. I mean, he was kind of sus to begin with, so I don't know. I don't know what he was doing with the students. Kohei is an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. His deceased body was discovered on the school grounds at dawn. Kohei was an honest student and top of his class back in his high school days. The apple of his parents' eye. I think we've read this. Yeah, I guess they updated this top part.
I wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance.
There she is.
That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda?
You're right, that's unusual. Oh, but she was at the school last night too.
She must know something about Mr. Jinochi. Let's see what she has to say.
Oh, Mio, wait for me. What were you doing last night with the teacher? Huh.
So you're telling me the two of you were the ones at the school last night? No sense hiding it then. Plus, I owe you one, Mir. I'll tell you everything I know. Thank you.
She owes you?
Oh, yeah. Right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble.
She gave me one of those, what was it? Oh, exorcisms. Huh, so that's what it was. Exorcisms. Junichi's death.
Did you hear about Mr. Junichi?
Heard about it? I've known about it since last night. I saw that a-hole bite on the school grounds myself. Oh, she saw it. What? You saw it happen?
Tell us about it. What happened exactly?
Don't really know myself. It was pitch black. What I can tell you. It was almost dawn, probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out on the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed. Somebody help me. Forgive me, Michiyo. Or something like that while he was running around. Michiyo? He mentioned Michiyo?
Was there anyone else on the grounds?
It was too dark to see from where I was. But for just a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids.
Oh?
I didn't go out to make sure it could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life like, I was wrong and I'll do anything. Then all of a sudden, his arms and legs snapped. Ugh. Even though he was just standing there. Dead. Dead. His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him? He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of there. Then he croaked. That's all I saw.
I see.
But from what you've told us, it almost sounds like Michiyo's ghost chased down Mr. Junichi and killed him. How if I know anything about that? I'm just telling you what I heard him say.
Did you tell that story to the police?
Nope, and I ain't gonna. Can't count on them. Not like they believe such an insane story anyways.
Alright. But there must have been at least one person in the police worth trusting, right?
Accumulate 10 hours of playtime. Thanks, Gabe. Yeah, I guess. There was this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died just the other day.
Oh, he did? I'm sorry to hear that.
Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Maybe I really am cursed. Piss me off.
You've got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit.
Huh? It wasn't?
Yeah, this was just an unfortunate coincidence. Though I'm sure that was hard enough for you.
So she was possessed at some point. Uh-huh. Hey, Mir, I've been thinking about something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Junichi died? It sounds a lot like how Michiyo died. Yeah, it does. Of course I didn't see it myself, but the state Michiyo's body was in, it was like she had fallen from high up.
Could they have been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. Curse of the Seven Mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. And if we can trust what the spirit board said, then Michiyo died in an accident.
Oh, right. Okay. You told me we possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say for sure is, thanks to Mir, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away.
Yep, some people are born with a natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated, as they struggle to relate to the other people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations, even memory problems. I'm sure it must have been very hard.
So that's how it works, huh? Do people also have their personality taken over when possessed too?
It is possible spirits have a very close relationship to their target, like siblings or a parent and child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear.
So the seances or whatever you see on TV are all bogus?
Not quite. There are mediums and diviners.
A diviner?
Diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance.
Huh.
There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense, or a deep connection with the person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not?
Hence why there are a lot of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host, the deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur.
I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? It must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, Hitomi.
Huh? Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this.
Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either.
The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for yourself, Yako. I bet you could see them too with a little training.
I think I may pass. I think I'm good. So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio?
I thought she was a widow when she showed up, all of a sudden saying she was gonna exercise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out.
You try to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything?
You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results.
Yeah. They probably just think she's like making things up. She's crazy. Huh, I guess that makes sense. The classroom last night. What were you doing?
Hitomi, last night before you witnessed Mr. Jinochi collapse, can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom?
You gonna tell the cops? Oh, right. With everything that happened with Mr. Jinochi. They'll suspect you if we told them we saw you with him that night.
Anytime something happens with someone like me, all these adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway.
If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it.
So, last night,
that Jinochi called me over here, acting like he was gonna attack me or something. Attack? What? How terrible.
whatever. I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming.
Calling people worthless and a cancer on society when he doesn't... Cancer in society?
Then he was the one always acting like scum, if you ask me.
Is that so?
Did you tell us in more detail why he called you out in the middle of the night?
It's hard to explain. Where to start? Jinochi's misdeeds. It did say in his bio that he likes to look down on people, especially his students.
What did you mean by Mr. Jinochi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad?
You know Michiyo Shiraishi, right? The girl who killed herself? Huh? Michiyo?
I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher had some dirt on her.
And he was using it to blackmail her. Call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. Oh, what? What? What do you mean when you say whatever you wanted?
I'll I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple of model students like you would ever get involved in.
No way, that's... How? What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I not have known about this?
Miyako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were a friend. Jinochi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. She probably felt she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone.
No, how terrible.
Tommy, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know there's spots around school people go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him asking what he was doing. Walked in on it? I couldn't just leave her alone looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around. She never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret.
Me too. Why?
She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. I tried telling her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile.
I wonder what the dirt is on her, though.
She kept saying about how it was her punishment. She was soft.
No.
Cause Jinochi didn't change. He kept on doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now.
Hey, Tommy, if you knew about it, then why don't you...
You trying to say it's my fault? She told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point blaming Itomi.
Michiru, why? Wow. Wow. The dirt on Michiru.
Did you hear what this dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago.
For that long?
Probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more to a person that meets the eye, you know.
There must be some reason.
Dunno, got nothing to do with me. So, last night, how did it start? Oh, right. Remember that nosy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the Former Pseudo Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshimi was his name. He was part of the juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy, but good at looking out for folks. So he was the only one I could talk to. Huh. So there was someone like that with the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age, and that she was on my side. It must have been a terrible loss for her too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for Winnie when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died.
Wow, she sure sees a lot of people before they die. Oh no.
Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. Then I listened to whatever it was I was pissed off about. That day he called me over there like usual. But something seemed off about him, like he was worried about something.
Worried about something?
Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual.
A favor? What kind of favor?
He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him. A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. Then he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michiyo Shiraishi had that looked like this one.
Huh? Michiru? What does she have to do with this?
Ishimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had like a special talisman or something. But apparently Michiru always avoided the subject.
A talisman that Michiru had?
He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. Could there have been something that Michiru couldn't tell even the police about?
I know things at home were a little complicated.
From what I know, Michiru was keeping her mouth shut about what Junichi was doing to her. How to talk to the cops when someone's got dirt on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michiru either.
Michiru, what is it that had such a strong grip on you?
So basically, Ishimi didn't just have his eye on Michiru, but her talisman too. But after she died, you don't know where it ended up. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. Hell if I know. When I looked inside it, there's just a weird kind of grimy scrap of wood.
So, you've seen inside it. Aren't you, like, not supposed to open them?
But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, when he was asking us such a pain in the butt, I figured he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that... Yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department.
Was he the... I'm gonna get names confused. Was he the chief of the Paranormal Affairs?
Knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was gonna happen to him. Nakagoshi?
Do you know him, Mio? Yeah, it must be, right? Or maybe not.
No, I've just heard the name, I think. So there really is a Nakagoshi. That's a relief, at least. Anyway, it didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request.
I wonder what the talismans have to do with this.
Jeremy. Yeah? That talisman. Would you mind if I had a look at it?
Charlie, he's still awake. What time is it? Oh, I guess, 11.
Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. It's important to me. Oh, okay. So, last night you were looking for the talisman material you had? Yeah. And I figured the piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michiru. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about a talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now, come to the school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's used it for secret meetings before.
Ew.
Yuck, I can only imagine. He climbed open the front gate again. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night. But nothing he said made any sense. Like, that I was really mature and stuff like that. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. He grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily.
Ew.
Were you okay? Yeah, that's right when you two showed up. I was able to get away while Junichi was freaking out.
Oh my gosh. Good thing you got away.
So it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and old man Ashumiya talking and then Mia showed up.
Oh, you did?
That's also why I saw Junichi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you only here to look for Michiru's talisman. I I just never thought that creep Junichi's trap so easy. It could have gone a lot worse, but I lucked out. What you described does sound like Michiru killed Mr. Junichi. She didn't have a reason to hate him after all. No way. You mean that really was a curse? Like, for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'd usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. Huh, what if that's what happened?
Alright, then supposing what the spirit board said is true and Michiru's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation.
I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. And that's all I know. Happy? I still gotta look for the talisman. Sure. Thank you, Tomi. Oh, if you do find out anything about Michiru's talisman, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks.
Oh, can we get your contact info? Where can we normally find you?
Right. I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number.
We got the phone number!
Thanks. We'll call her if we need to talk with you.
And,
What is it?
you're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore.
Shut up. You were the one avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later and don't die out there, okay?
Sheer bit of it, Simpson.
It's not like I want you to die or anything. Thanks. We'll be careful.
Yeah, so, yeah. So the teacher was very sus, and I'm glad he's dead.
Alright then. You got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Junichi was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact.
Multiple? You think so?
Yes. The curse echo we experienced in the school, and the one that killed Mr. Junichi seems to be different.
Right, yeah, because I don't know who's cursed that. I don't think we've come across that person's curse yet. It was like some female face. I'm not sure which one it is. I mean, that could possibly be... Because, okay, my theory at the moment is that... He is Nijima, and since Nijima has a curse, he has the one-sided read, which does, I don't know what the curse looks like, but if he was in the school, then I guess he could have used, because he was around the school. I mean, he ended up showing up at the entrance when we came out, and I'm pretty sure he killed Mir. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that could be him with the curse, maybe.
The people in the school at the time other than us were
Yeah.
Mr. Junichi, Hitomi, and Old Man Ashimiya, who you ran into. I was thinking it would be among them, but
I say this, but then it turns out that he's, like, completely innocent. Not even, like, involved in any way.
But there was one more person. Hitomi saw a girl in a school uniform with braids.
From what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one. Mr. Junichi is pretty suspicious, though. If he were a curse bearer, it would suddenly explain why he was killed.
Right. That's why I say there are multiple.
Oh, right. The person who killed Mr. Janoichi would have to be one too. Which means it must be either the mysterious girl or Old Man Ashimiya?
Yeah, we should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Janoichi thought it was Michiru that was attacking him has me wondering. Of course I doubt Michiru herself was actually there, but
maybe it's part of the curse? Oh, I just remembered. I also saw Mr. Araishi outside the main gate last night.
you did?
Oh, right. But he shouldn't have his curse stone by then, I don't think. I think it was taken off of him.
It's likely he's involved with the curses given that he's the one doing research on the Rite of Resurrection.
So we'll have to be careful of Old Man Ashimiya and Mr. Araishi. I want to believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but...
As for what to do now, I'd like to find who is responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source.
Huh, that makes sense. In which case, next we should do what exactly?
We'll need to talk with Mr. Araishi. He definitely knows something. It should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him.
Got it. I'll help in any way I can. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be.
Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is.
Where to go then? We can go to all these places? There's like, I swear, there's like mysteries on top of mysteries on top of mysteries that's like piling up. Give me a break. There's like so many questions. Okay, where would he likely be at? I guess, I don't know, the bridge? Who's at the bridge? Goku Bridge. And so... Mio Kurosuzu and Yako Sakazaki decided on the next location to investigate. And that's it. Did it not... wait. Did we pick wrong? Or is it just doesn't matter? Former Yasuda Gardens. I guess it doesn't matter. We have to do the other... Okay. I guess we have to do the other ones. Life can be tough. Throughout the night, Richard continues to gather information about the curse stones, while Harui lies awake until dawn, preoccupied by the prospect of bringing her lost child back to life. Is this nighttime? No, this is still during the day. Okay. So yeah, gotta do these ones before we can continue that one. 10 AM. Shigemo Mansion. Good morning, ma'am. How you feeling?
I'm fine. I hope we can make good progress today.
How's your curse stone looking?
I haven't felt anything from it since sunrise.
Interesting. It's possible that its powers can only be unleashed at night, then.
That aside, why are you so late this morning?
There are unfortunately some things that can't be investigated while the world slumbers. But I do get some research done in one limited time, I add.
Very well. Let's talk.
It's the old mansion where I was born and raised. The town is beginning to wake up once more. The clamor of society can be heard from beyond the garden gates. Like any day, a cloud of pollution drifts out from the industrial area. We may be surrounded by curses and death, but matters little. My only concern is whether I can see my child again. Honestly, out of everyone that, like, can do the rite of resurrection, I hope she gets to do it. By the way, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. And what's that? Our current plan is to steal a curse stone that's already absorbed soul drugs, but I'm wondering if it would suffice to not steal, but instead negotiate with the curse bearer and have them use the right for our purposes. Oh? I mean, I suppose that would accomplish the same, but do you think it's possible? So long as we offer compensation, it may prove much easier than you'd expect. Depending on the person. Compensation? Cash, for instance. That wouldn't be off the table for a family as rich as the Shigimas, would it? Of course. Why, any amount would be fine if it get the job done. I won't let monetary matters lead me to regrets, the way it did back with the ransom. Okay, with that option on the table, let's figure out our strategy. Money. About the curse bearers. Do you have a curse bearer with whom we can negotiate in mind? Not yet. Surprisingly, it seems the other curse bearers haven't been that proactive about collecting soul drugs. Did you see the news this morning? No, I haven't. Overnight, 3 mysterious deaths are reported in this area. They have yet to announce the identities of the bodies found, but they've been nicknamed the Honjo serial killers. It's garnered quite some attention on the streets. Oh my. Only 3? Only 3? That's what I thought. Even if the victims were curse bearers, just 1 or 2 wouldn't be enough soul drugs. And for what those cast stones are capable of, a mere 3 victims seems a little on the low side. With this little activity all through the night, the ghost bearers must be a cautious bunch. What's holding them back? Are we not all after the power of resurrection? Maybe the fact that it, I don't know, kills people? There may still be some undiscovered victims, but it does seem like anyone has gathered enough soul drugs yet. We might have to set up some bait to spur them into action. And then we offer them the deal. None of the curse bearers seem very proactive. I wonder if this situation could be what the mastermind who kicked it all off intended. Now, that's an interesting theory. You think there's someone behind this all? You imagine hearing an agonized voice telling you to kill when you first obtain the curse stone. That doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. Someone agitated the curses in this area on purpose, and they are likely after the rite of resurrection as well. So, you're thinking this person is not one of the curse bearers? You've got a sharp mind, man. Though it might seem obvious for the mastermind to become a curse bearer and collect soul drugs if they were after the rite. This would be very risky, since as a curse bearer, they themselves would become a target. I'm also confused as to, like, Shogo did end up collecting, like, 100% of the soul drugs, and yet he ended up dying, so I don't even know if the rite of resurrection actually works. So, it'd actually be more convenient for them if the curse bearers move less aggressively. That's right. But despite that, they have been inciting the curse bearers to commit murders. Why? Let's consider this. What if the mastermind isn't trying to collect soul drugs themselves? You mean their intention was also to steal the souls, while the other curse bearers compete with each other from the start? Sitting back and observing from the sidelines is a safe course of action. Which is why I figured it best for us to attempt the same strategy. So, how should we do it? There's still reason to suspect the mastermind could be a curse bearer themselves. To be honest, I want to keep my distance from whoever it is. There's no telling what kind of power they might possess. Whether our aim is to negotiate or steal, we'll have to outpace the mastermind in making contact with the other curse bearers.
How do you suppose we do so?
At this point, all we can do is search.
If there's a mastermind inciting the curse bearers to collect soul drugs, can we be sure there even is a rite of resurrection?
Good question. The rat could be nothing but a myth fabricated to spare the curse bearers' interaction. Seeing it might be for naught. Do you want to give up, ma'am?
Never.
Understood. After all, we'll never know the truth unless we see it for ourselves. But we'll do it without using the curses ourselves. By the way, I met a few people who seemed like potential curse bearers last night. I did some investigating into all of them. But I only managed to get detailed information on 2.
You're quick. I suppose that's to be expected from an investigator extraordinaire.
I appreciate the flattery. It's just like a JoJo pose. First, there's Ayame Tono, the girl we talked to before, though she isn't a curse bearer herself. She's a student attending T University of Art. She currently lives alone in an apartment near Midoricho Park.
You even determined her address. You're not one to be underestimated, Mr. Investigator Extraordinaire.
I called every single university with ukiyo-e in the curriculum pretending to be her parent. I went around to check on her place on the way here. Doesn't seem like she returned home last night. I'm worried she might have run into some trouble.
Didn't you attempt to follow her last night?
I'm embarrassed to say it, but I couldn't. She shook me. I couldn't keep track of her.
And here I thought you were an investigator extraordinaire.
I'd like to learn more about her, but it would take some time. She's planning to steal the curse stones just like us. It's best we act carefully around her. Next is the tall man who was dressed in black. This was... I think this is like the assistant of the president, right? I met him near Kinchicho. He stood out with the way he dressed. I managed to get some good information from him.
Impressive.
What can I say? Right, the secretary. Works as a secretary to Hihaku Soap's gentleman. I believe his name is Takumi Yumioka. The Hihaku Soap's headquarters and factories are both located in Honjo, correct?
Yes, they've been here for a while, but it's only the past 10 years that the company has shown significant growth.
I remember seeing the chairwoman on the news a few years back. She seems to be very shrewd. With her increase in sales, I assumed she'd want her factories running at full capacity. But with the harsh restrictions against industrial waste, a lot of the factories with older equipment had to be shut down.
That's right. Even 10 years ago, there were many complaints about chemical plants dumping waste into the water, the river.
Most companies back then were more concerned with making a profit than protecting the environment. I wonder what a man working for such a company would have been up to in the middle of the night. On the way here, I stopped by the company's headquarters. They hadn't started for the day. I should have better luck later.
Let's hope you will. Perhaps they're interested in seeing if the ride would be beneficial for the product research into beauty and skincare.
Huh, now that's an interesting thought. I ran into one more suspicious young man last night. Although the secretary didn't end up actually having a curse stone, because when Shogo killed him, it didn't really fill up the curse stone, so I think that means he's just a normal civilian.
This one seemed to be out collecting soul drugs, right?
Yutaro? Oh no, him. Indeed. I couldn't get a good look at him though, and I couldn't gather enough intel to properly identify him.
Well, that's a shame.
Bro looks like not dead Brooke. What, the detective? But I can make an educated guess.
Oh?
You know that researcher who discovered the ancient text on the Rite of Resurrection? The one that lives near here. His name is Hideki Araishi, and the man I met was very similar in stature.
Oh my, even he is involved. How awfully suspect. Considering his background, couldn't he be the one who initiated the whole affair?
I think it's possible, yes. Which is why I decided to refrain from making contact with him for the time being. Safety first.
Understandable.
Of course, I want to learn more, but this isn't the right time to focus on him. I prefer to ascertain who else is a curse bearer. First, I'll return to Hakuso to see that man in black. Their headquarters are down on South Barigesui Street. About the kidnapping. I learned something new about the criminal involved with the kidnapping. That his parole officer, like, lost him? Yeah. It concerns the serial killings. There was a body found at Komagata High School. Person was identified as a school teacher. His name was Kohei Jinochi.
Do you think he was a curse bearer?
Not sure. It's possible. But regardless, this means the two people who knew the truth about the kidnapping are both dead.
Just when we were getting somewhere.
It isn't enough to make me give up, of course. Still, we don't know anything about Michio Shiraishi's residence. It'd be wise to pay it a visit. Oh, okay, so I think, yeah, the other two detectives might end up meeting these two, because they know, Michio's, address.
Understood.
About the serial killings. In addition to the 3 victims associated with the Honjo serial killings, there's Michio Shiraishi, who reportedly committed suicide, and the police officer who died at the former Yasuda Gardens. If strange deaths continue occurring like so, they're bound to inspire strange rumors.
But those last two have nothing to do with the 7 mysteries, no?
It's true. Both occurred a week before this accursed situation began. Still, it cannot be ruled out. It's possible that the mastermind was involved even with those killings.
How?
What if there were preliminary steps to awakening the 7 mysteries curses? Can we really assume they're unrelated just because the timing doesn't match up? Or rather, the police officer's death is so baffling that it'd be easier if we were connected to these curses. The victim wasn't the type to be caught off guard easily.
You seem to know a lot about this.
I suppose we weren't strangers. My personal feelings might be wrapped up in this one too.
I see. If you were to investigate this matter more, you might get a lead on the mastermind.
You're right. If we wish to focus on the mastermind's identity, this would be a fine starting point. We might even discover more deaths related to the curse of the way. We should pay attention to today's news. On today's news? Well, that's all I have to report. Shall we continue with our investigation? What do you want to do? You still can't use the car stone. Taking a walk should be a fine place to start.
Alright, let's go together. I want to see what's going on for myself.
In that case, I'll trust you to decide on where we should go, ma'am. Where should I go to begin my search? Which places have stood out to me most so far? Okay. Where are we going? Mita Park, South Florida Street, Kamagata High School. I mean, we should probably investigate the high school, right? Because that seems to be where a lot of our main issues are coming from. Here we are at Ground Zero, Kamagata High School. I guess it's logical that the police has got this place shut down. The teacher's body was found here after all. It's as if the students have nowhere to go now that the school's closed. What are we supposed to do if we can't go to school? What am I supposed to do? Come on, is there no sticker? No. The news have attracted a bunch of curious onlookers, huh? That works in our favor. The more people around, the better we can blend in. It seems the officers are still inspecting the scene. Entry has been strictly prohibited. Two people have died. A teacher named Kohei Janochi and a student, Michio Shiraishi. Is there anything else to be gained here? This place is said to be connected with the story of the Fool's Possession. I wouldn't be surprised if a curse bearer decided to turn up. However, I need to find out if that teacher was a curse bearer or not. I expect the police to be baffled, since they don't know about the curses. I can ask around and see what the students have to say. Will this matter? Am I like give it limited time? The students about to know more about me too. Well, if you change your mind, just let me know. I don't know if we can only investigate like one place. South Florida Street. The Hihaku Soap's headquarters are on the other side of the South Florida Street. They were closed when I visited this morning, but it appears things are up and running now. To think a small soap-making company could grow so much in such a short time. They have factories and warehouses throughout the area now. You can see why director and now chairwoman Natsue Yamamori is called the Queen. Natsue Yamamori. Okay, no, we don't know that person. Hihaku Soaps. Chemical producer that ranks 4th largest in the domestic detergent market and 7th largest in the cosmetic market. From its humble beginnings as a small soap factory established after the war in 1946, founder Natsue Yamamori utilized her feminine perspective and a well-timed economic boom to boldly lead the company into new markets. Even as the market grew crowded with the industrialization of Sumida City, the company continued to expand, digging its roots deep into the area. In particular, it established itself as a household name by focusing its branding toward the rapidly expanding convenience store market. Its flagship products now include cosmetics, detergent, soap, shampoo, and more. The company's name Hihaku can also refer to kusuri, a type of patent fabric. Person of interest. Oh, that's a old woman. Natsue is the former president of Hihaku Soaps, a large chemical company. Though she retired from her position 2 years ago, she still wields great influence over the company from her position of chairwoman. Recently, there have been rumors about her possessing strange and powerful magical abilities, earning her the nickname the Witch of Hihaku. Prior to the war, Natsue enjoyed working a dream job at a textile factory. She was forced to face the bitter reality of the world, however, when the factory was destroyed by a fire during the war, and she was ordered to rework the fabric she had painstakingly crafted into something more suitable for blue-collar work. Witnessing the rise in popularity of Western-style clothing in the post-war period, Natsue left the textile industry. However, nod to her past can be seen in her company's name, with Hihaku being another name for kusuri, type of fabric featuring patterns and images woven with dyed fibers. Having long been dissatisfied with the soap supplied at the textile factory, Mitsui saw a business opportunity and set up her own small soap factory. Taking inspiration from imported soap brands, she developed new products which quickly gained a good reputation. Ever the shrewd businesswoman, Mitsui ran an aggressive promotional campaign on TV featuring a popular Japanese singer, rapidly turning Hyaku soaps into a household name. What a businesswoman. I like how it has the cursor thing on there. I was just reading through who has it and hasn't. Wow, Justin, welcome back. How did it go? Was it busy today? Hopefully there wasn't. I mean, on one hand, hopefully it wasn't like too busy so you didn't have to talk to people, but on the other hand, I hope it went quickly for you. Hey! Oh cool, more Danganronpa. Hi, Box. Yeah, this is definitely Danganronpa. Yeah. I was supposed to end at 8. It is, what, 10 p.m. now for you? Or closing in at 10? But I never got the chance to tell the doctor. Oh, don't you, like, message the doctor? You don't? I thought you would have just, like, messaged them, like, what times? Been a while, yeah, it has been a while. What have you been up to? So I just worked till 9:30? Damn. Does that count as, like, overtime, or is that just your, like, shift? Well, I guess it's technically not overtime because your working period's, like, the 12 hours, right? Loading up those truth bullets I see. Yeah, I mean, look. Oh no, I skipped. Wait. You see these new Danganronpa characters? Yeah. We got quite a few of them. We do need to figure out who the mastermind is, though, for this, who gave out the curses. I mean, I don't know if you know much about this game. That's normal time? Yikes. That is rough. A lot of wild stuff happened? What? Did you go on a rampage again? I wanted to tell the doctor when I arrived, but literally there's no downtime to tell her. Really? So I just bought you and accepted my fate till 9 p.m, but there were still people, so I couldn't leave until 9. Oh. Being the good employee that you are. There wasn't like a single downtime? That's crazy. So I'm just gonna assume that it was very, very busy for you guys. But hey, at least, I think you're home. At least you're done and dusted. Where's my portrait on the wall for best employee of the day? I don't think we can afford that. I don't think we can afford to do anything like that. I'm home? Yeah, I got work in 12 hours. Oh, great. Come back from work just to go back again. That sounds like fun. I honestly hate shifts, like, when you're closing shift and then opening shift. That's, yeah. What did this say? You mentioned that Takumi works as a secretary. Right. Found out my birth cert is faked. I'm adopted. Really? Wow, that's a lot to unpack. Wow. How'd you know it was faked? Did it, like, not register? Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. They investigated? Oh, and they found that it wasn't, that it was faked. No wonder they didn't let me back to Oh, cause right. What's it? Wait. What do you mean they didn't let you back to Australia? As in, like, cause you don't. Or I guess like you weren't born in Australia. I feel like I don't know. What do you do in that like situation? I'm trapped in Philippines. Is Philippines really that bad of a place? I thought it was pretty good. Because Australia isn't real. It is a made-up country. I can confirm. I tell you I live in Australia, but it's not actually a real place. I can't really tell you. It's kind of like, you know, government secret stuff. But yeah, I guess cause you would need, I guess, unless you get a visa. Does Australia need a visa to get in? Wow. Isn't there like some circumstantial stuff there? Like if you can prove, you know, that you thought that all this time that your birth certificate was real. I don't know. I thought there'd be some process for that. That is indeed some wild stuff. Oh god, I keep skipping it. That's correct.
Do you think it's possible he's acting on our orders?
That's exactly my thinking. Cursed bearer with both money and power could suddenly look at resurrection as the next prize. Negotiating with a person of that stature may prove difficult. So an influential person at Haku's is potentially a curse bearer. Bishop proposed we use money to negotiate for the curse stones. But we could hardly outbid a large corporation if it came down to it. First, I need to confirm whether Takumi is the man I ran into last night. Then I'll be able to determine if he's a curse bearer. It'll be better if I go inside the headquarters alone. You should walk around and visit a cafe for some tea, perhaps? I'm gonna go in. I may be a while, so feel free to find somewhere to kill time. Okay. Good luck in that. So this one didn't give me the option of, like, whether he should check or not. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess all three you can investigate properly. Sorry to keep you waiting. How did it go? I'll fast forward to the conclusion. I met with Takumi. There's no doubt, he's the same man I saw last night. But it doesn't seem like he's a curse bearer. But that doesn't mean he has no connections to the recent curses. He knew about the 7 mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own. Excuse me? I tried to approach Takumi about a fallen item after I ran into him last night. However, you said your name was Richter, correct? I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. I'm hoping you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What are you on about? There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had all the same reason you did to think you were a curse bearer last night. And your arrival here only confirms it. You are a curse bearer now. You're right. We lack time. I'll confess. I am a curse bearer. I possess the curse stone of the haunting clappers. I'm glad I heard the truth. Finally, this conversation is worthwhile. It is a dangerous item you hold. Give it to me. The company will take the responsibility to dispose of it. I didn't know the sub-business specialized in scrubbing curses clean. It is the prerogative of Miss Yamamori. Is that so? Assuming you've obtained the curse, you understand the power it involves, no? Miss Yamamori possesses supernatural powers akin to those of a god.
She also has a deep love for this land, having transformed it from the pile of dirt it once was to the home of our headquarters. She cannot stomach the fact that it's now the site of these curses run rampant. So you're telling me the Queen of Yuhaku is a real-life witch? She wouldn't appreciate being called that, mind you. There's a sorcerer by the name of Suigen Gomyodo, who is gallantly working behind the scenes, exercising spirits and the like. Go on. That being so, there have already been instances of the dead coming back to life. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? There are curses we're speaking of, tools which are used by wicked beings to possess people. The rite of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication, meant to seduce the curse bearers into unspeakable action. If you truly understand what I'm talking about, you must hand over that curse stone at once. Very interesting. That said, just how many curse stones have you acquired so far? If all you tell me is true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale search by now. 6? No, he's lying, right? No, you're lying. One, two, three. Yeah, there's no way that he has 6. Yoko has hers. Her has hers. The detective has 3. And Najima has his. So at most, he has 3. You're a liar. 6. Well, I can rest at ease then. I never thought I was at risk of being cursed. It seems we're on the same page. If that is the case, you should hand over your curse stone immediately. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not actually in my possession at the moment. Considering its importance, I've been keeping it in hiding. Really now? Then I'll accompany you while you retrieve it. I'm sorry, but I've got something important to attend to. But I promise, I'll return with that later. Very well. Then you won't refuse to provide your address and telephone number, I presume. How prudent of you. I'll oblige. Hahaha, JK. I used to have work visa, but COVID means layoff, which means no work, means no work visa, bang, assassination. Ugh. See, COVID literally ruined everything. Wow. I'm assuming you're trying to find a way to, like, get a visa over there? I mean, swagapinos are cool too, honestly. I don't know much about the Philippines. My, brother's girlfriend is Filipino. That's as close to any connection I have to the Philippines. Oh my god, it's in JJK Universe? Wait, what? What's part of Jujutsu? But swagapinos live in hell? You'll still find the swag in hell, so that's a W if you- True. If you can do that, that's pretty flippin' cool. Hello, Danjuri. Konnichiwa, nerd. Welcome. Actually, it's Nedka because I'm a guy. Wait, is the thing still there? How do I find it? There was the dog. Do I not have it? I had the dog, like, nerd emoji. Where did that go? Oh yeah, there it is. Actually, I love that so much. It's so funny. And that's how it went.
So they aren't after the right after all.
Yes, that's gonna be one of the best emotes. I wouldn't be so quick to trust him.
Oh?
I believe we're dealing with the master in deception. He may well have made up a story to convince us to part ways with our stone. To be fair, Shogo's route, like, he tricked us. He's like, hey, something's happening with Yoko, and we turn around and then he killed us. So, yeah, he's deceptive. I think he was lying about having procured 6 ghost stones as well. Like, really? 6? That's excessive. Yeah, there's no way he has 6. It's not possible. Well, now I feel gullible. The company is planning something. I wonder what they mean to do with the ghost stones. He seems rather desperate to get a hold of us, despite us not having collected any soul drags. Perhaps the people in Hiruha are the masterminds behind the curse being unleashed. Because the chairwoman's a witch. I wonder about that too. If she really were that powerful, would a secretary have divulged that information so casually? Takumi was either making it up as he went, or he's just trying to spread a rumor. For what purpose would he do that? Recently, people have been caught up about the occult more than ever before. If word spreads that Hiruha's chairwoman has godlike powers, she could very well benefit socially and politically from that mystique. Where is your girlfriend from here? My girlfriend's from Japan. Why do you ask? Philippines, me.
Actually, I'm so Sigma that you're not considered male for my POV. Actually...
This game is in JJK Universe? What makes you think that this game is in, JJK? What part? Because the grammar is, like, godlike? Hey, yo, your girlfriend's single or something? Do you know what my girlfriend means? It means that my girlfriend is dating me, so no, she is not single. Oh, curses, right. Well, it's a bit different, because you see the curses in this game is like, we have these curse stones, which, originate from, like, these folk, like, these stories. So this one is the, what's this called? The Whispering Canal, the curse stone. So yeah, it's pretty cool because each curse has like a different way they can activate the ability and kill people. So this one, if you show your back to, so if let's say I had the curse stone, if someone shows their back to me, I can kill them, and it basically drowns them. This one kind of sucks. So if they hear the music playing and don't see the curse bearer for 30 seconds, then it kills them by like fatal fall. This one, it burns the person if they are in possession of like a lighter or some like fire starting stuff. This one, if you're lying, then it hangs them. So yeah, these have pretty cool abilities. She Polly though? No, she's mine. Back off. What's better than one part? No, no, you're not finishing that sentence. What? You guys can't have her, okay? That's unsettling. We should avoid Hiruha for the time being. It'll be a pain if I have to deal with Takumi again. He tells me he barely slept last night, and yet he seems to be brimming with energy. Was I too that resilient at his age? Perhaps it's what sets apart a detective from the rest. I swear these like sentence structures are a bit hard to read sometimes. It's probably just me, but... Back in the Edo period, the canal known as South Gesuri ran through this area, but it's been turned into a major road. It's a bit away from Kinshicho Station or Rokoku Station, though it's still considered a nice area. Stories of the ever-burning lantern and the foot-washing mansion both took place around here. One of the bodies discovered this morning was found by this road as well. This is quite a lovely area, huh? I suppose you could call it somewhat of a city center. South Warigesuri Street. A Warigesuri positioning ditch refers to a waterway dug down the middle of the road so as to divide it. At the dawn of the Edo period, the Honjo district was a little more than a collection of suburban rice farms. As the area became more developed, the South Warigesuri was excavated in order to drain rainwater into the Yokojiken River to the east. Though it served the people long and faithfully, it was converted into an underground culvert at the beginning of the Showa era. In the present, no trace of it remains on the surface, but the street that bears its name. Fine. How much? Wait, what? How much? How many partners? Is that what you mean? Or how much is in how much money? Are you trying to pay me for my girlfriend? What the heck? Can I have you then? Unfortunately, my girlfriend has me, so, you know. It works both ways. I'm sorry. By the way, there's one more thing of interest. I heard one of the company's reception lobby.
And what's that?
People were discussing whether one of the bodies found this morning was that of a Hihaku employee.
Really?
So,
早上
oh
好，
my
中
god.
国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就比冰淇淋。
Bingji, Miaobe, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? I swear, just, you know, out of nowhere, Miaobe's waiting for that right time to play the big chilling. Stretch and hydrate, thank you. I will hydrate. And I will stretch. Trading livestock for women. Whoa. It's funny because it's actually Thursday. What does TBT stand for? My cousin is planning to dress as Rio from. I actually haven't seen Bocchi the Rook yet. I need to watch. Who is Rio? Bocchi. She the. Oh, she's the blue-haired one. Oh, Throwback Thursday. Oh yeah, funny that's Thursday. Oh. Bocchi is on my list that I will eventually get to. Ancient Twitter hashtag. Twitter. It's X now, actually. I might eventually, don't like it. I will literally watch it eventually, okay? Literally. How do I stop him from hitting the trap pipeline? You don't. You don't. Press X to doubt? Come on, you guys don't believe that I will? I will, eventually, soon, TM. Watch it? I have heard that it's really good. I have heard that it's very good, like most shows that I've yet to watch. Okay, I'm gonna take this time to quickly go to the bathroom and refill my water. So you can hate me all you want and not believe in me, but whatever. Where was it? This one. Okay. Keion and Nichijo. Nichijo I've seen a bit of. It's very funny. Refill the water in the. Okay, you know what I mean. You don't have to say this every time I mention it. Refill the water and then go to the bathroom. Okay? I will be back. Okay, I am back. Tanchi, what are you talking about? Why are you guys so weird? Okay. I'm not really safe. Don't know until you. Don't not get to these right now. I'm good. I am very good. I am. Thank you for the suggestion, but I am good. So long as the officials haven't revealed the identity, it all amounts to no more than speculation, though. Despite that, I have reason to believe Hakusopes is deeply involved with the Seven Mysteries. At the very least, I can assure you I've gathered that much. The more we know, the better our negotiations will go. Okay, let's go. I guess we'll go investigate the. This. Midoricho Park. We're here. This is Midoricho Park. Yamatono lives around here. Oh wait. Midoricho Park. That's probably far-fetched what I'm thinking, but... She wasn't in her apartment when I dropped by this morning. Now I wonder if it's worth checking again. I know this is like... I don't know. I might be wrong, but... I'm thinking that maybe Ayame is wait, how old is is Ayame potentially Tetsuo's daughter? I don't know the like age range between but if she's what I'm thinking is that they said that Tetsuo's daughter came back to Honjo. Well, she lives in Honjo. And now, Nejima was gonna, like, kill her or whatever, right? And so is she potentially kidnapped by Nejima? I don't know. Maybe far-fetched. This place is connected with the story of the Taiko of Tsugaru. Not only that, Katsushika Hokusai's home was also in this area. That might be why Ayame chose to live here. Midoricho Park. Small park bordering south of Warigesari Street, sporting a mixture of cherry and evergreen trees. Although unremarkable in most respects, its small playground always attracts a number of children come evening. While no traces remain in the modern day, stands on what was once the site of the Tsugaru estate. The legendary artist Katsushika Hokusai is also believed to have been born in the vicinity. Have you heard of the meme where people try to recreate the chase of Hoshi? What? What? Sui says... No, that's a meme? How do you even recreate, like... I have many questions. But no, I have not heard of the meme where they try and recreate the PP. I'm assuming that no one else has heard of this meme. This is yeah, I don't even know why it's a meme to begin with, like... The taste? That's kind of gross. Did they succeed? I hope I hope they stopped doing whatever they were doing to recreate it. Because that's I don't even know how you recreate that. How does that work? Whoa, what? Whoa, wait. What? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? There was like a girl there. Oh wait. Oh wait, maybe it's just the background of the NPCs. There was like a girl that vanished, but I'm guessing, is it just NPCs walking in the background? Will you disappear? Okay, never mind. I'm crazy. Okay, whatever. I think it was just an NPC walking in the background. It looked like a girl, like ghost. Will there be another one pops up? Yeah, wait. No, but she has like some design. Doesn't she look like she's like tied up? I can't investigate. It doesn't go closer. See? But like, all of these silhouettes look like just brown, but hers looks like there's detail on it. Like, what? Yeah, see? This dude, he's just like dark blue. But then there's a girl that pops up with like a blindfold on and like, I don't know, her like body's like tied up or something. I don't know if you guys see that. Or it's a dude right now, but I think she's gonna pop up again. Is she gonna pop up? Come on. I know I'm not crazy. Come on. Oh, now you're not gonna appear? Oh yeah, see? I'm trying to look closely. Like, she's not just dark blue. She has like a blindfold on, and then she's like tied up or something. I think, I swear I'm not crazy. Planning to lose it after 3 hours. What's wrong with him being dark blue? No, there's nothing wrong with him being dark blue, but like there's a difference between the girl and the dude. Because the dude has like, he's just like no details, but then the girl has like details. That's what I'm trying to get at. How blurry is the line between meme and dumb bad? You have something against the skin color? No, I don't. It's fine. If you're dark blue, that's fine. I'm just saying that the girl looks like a ghost. Hallucinating. I'm not hallucinating. You guys see it, don't you? Looks the same background textures. It's the ghost. The bike gives a. Oh wait, now it's a different one. Wait, now it's a. Oh, is it the bike texture? Wait, seriously? Hate Smash. I'm not saying that. There's nothing wrong with being blue, okay? I was just kind of spooked out because she looked like a ghost. Can you please show up again? Like, you cannot tell me this. She does not look like she's tied up. Maybe doesn't want to show it. It takes a while for it to load up. Come on. If you're dark blue, it's fine. Hiruha has your every suffocating person ever. Like, I don't have anything against dark blue people, okay? Oh, I nearly missed you. Oh, good going, man. We found high cool. That's a rare one. I nearly missed it. Lucky. I guess the ghost ended up helping me after all. Come on, girl, show up. Well, just go up to people and say, bro, where are your textures to their faces? Well, okay. First off, I'm concerned why there is actually like dark blue people. If you're going that route, okay? I'm concerned why there's dark people with no like details or anything going around, okay? I mean, I don't know. It just looked like... Hey, good morning, Tiny. Good morning, gamer. Don't cancel me. Okay, it's not gonna show up anymore. I'm gonna look back in the VOD and see. Like, you guys will know what I mean, okay? I'm gonna like screenshot it, I think, and take a look. It seems picking up Ayami's trail is out of the question for now. Why did we even come here? See the ghost? How appropriate you're getting cancelled the moment I show up. I mean, you were pretty much getting cancelled yesterday, right, Tiny? Oh, right here, see? Okay, wait. Okay, never mind. I get what you mean by the mic texture, okay. No, but, okay, look, look, in my defense, okay, does it not look like the bike texture, like, makes it look like she's tied up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it now, but like, come on. It looks like it, okay? Yo, Nape shot that's totally for this. Whoa, she's a married woman. Okay. Wow, I spent like way too long on that. I haven't progressed at all. We won't be getting much done standing around here. Why don't I go and check out Oyami's apartment?
You don't need to speak with her, do you?
No, I'd prefer to get an idea of what she's been up to. I'd like to see whether she's been home or not, just to potentially get a trace in her movements.
Then be my guest.
Okay, I shouldn't be long. Understandable, thank you. At least one person understands. I'm back, man.
So, nothing.
I'm afraid so. She still hasn't returned. However, I noticed a few people who seem to be related to the police force keep on watching the area. I don't know if they got eyes on her apartment, but they do appear to be watching the building it's in. Okay, maybe she is. Okay, I thought it was far-fetched, but maybe she is the daughter of the detective. Maybe.
Interesting. You've got a sharp eye to have noticed them despite them being so covert.
What can I say? It's part of the job. However, it meant I had to restrain from knocking on her door or looking through her windows. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox either, unfortunately.
You were planning to go that far?
We won't make much progress sticking around here. Okay. I guess we'll go to the school then. Inquire. Alright, I'll go ask the students about me too. I'm back, ma'am.
So, what did you learn?
The school kids sure love a good rumor. I was practically drowning in stories about Mr. Janochi and Michiru, most of which seemed dubious at best.
Not surprising.
Most of what I heard was hardly worth a second thought. But there was one story that caught my attention.
Oh?
Some believe that Michiru was the one who killed Mr. Janochi.
Really?
The story's got two pieces of evidence to back it up. One of them wasn't news to me. Apparently he's been mumbling that Michiru was going to kill him for some days now. Yep, which Richter has experienced firsthand. Bella's teacher overheard his mumbling and told the students.
And then it spread like wildfire, I suppose. Rumors that juicy don't stay a secret for long.
As for the other piece of evidence, a pigtailed girl in her school uniform was seen around school late last night.
Go on.
Although numerous people claim to have seen the girl, no one of them saw her face. Some are proposing it was Michio brought back to life, or that it was her vengeful spirit. But it's not like Michio is the only high school girl to wear pigtails. This rumor might have been made up just to fan the flames.
But if it were true, I'd want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping.
If she's alive, that'd be ideal. There's still one more thing I should mention. I discovered where Michio lived. Student had a list of student addresses on hand. Hey, yeah, so they're gonna end up meeting the detectives.
That's an amazing find.
I believe all the students actually have a copy of said list. It truly worries me how easy it was to obtain what should be confidential information. Imagine what would happen if that information got into the wrong hands.
Well, so far it hasn't, no?
Sure, let's hope it stays that way. In the meantime, it's now possible for us to visit Michio Shiraishi's house. Oh, so how's this gonna happen then? Whose, like, branch are we going off of? Because they're both gonna meet up. Huh. Covert looks like a JoJo character. Yep, definitely Covert. Ayo, more textureless people. There seems to be quite a few textureless people, Justin. Yeah, throughout this game there's quite a bit. Ayame turns into a child? Ayame? I can imagine the students are uneasy after learning of the murder. It may do them well to stay home sometime, if not for fear of their safety. The police are probably too wrapped up in solving the case to be concerned about the students' mental health.
I can see that.
It's important that society provides a safe environment for the benefit of our youth. Some school policies could use some rewriting, especially those handling the students' personal information.
That's right. I don't want a student being kidnapped on their way back home ever again.
I expect criminals to grow more cunning as time passes. There may be times where the authorities can't keep up. That's where outlaws such as myself come in.
What's this about?
Actually, just forget I said anything. What? Outlaws such as myself come in. I guess he's kind of an outsider, like, compared to everyone from, like, the, I think the academy or something he was a part of. Okay, so, I guess we go to the house then. I'd expect a family might be able to tell us more, but it's a hard topic to bring up as so soon after a suicide. However, it's not normal for a high school girl to keep things hidden from her parents, especially if it involves criminal activity. Here you're talking about the texture of people, definitely not a cannibal, guys. I swear, why does everything always turn back to me being a cannibal? Like, this has been brought up like multiple times. I'm not a cannibal. Near the Shiraishi household. Yeehaw! I'm a cowboy. Yeah, so I think this we're going to see those two in a minute, I think.
How'd it go?
I went to visit Michio Shiraishi's family home, however. No one seemed to be there. I got no answer at the door and all the lights were out. It seems to have been empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspapers out front. Any more stickers? I don't understand why no one's come to this house, even after Michio committed suicide. I wonder if this place is okay.
I've never liked these messy and cluttered back streets. They give me the jitters every time. It's reassuring to have someone as strong and tall as Richard accompanying me. He looks so unfazed.
Well, I don't know about, is he strong?
I suppose a detective is used to this kind of thing, always investigating and chasing criminals. I wouldn't be cut out for it.
Actual cannibal. Well, it's kind of obvious. You can't spell Hiruha has eaten people before without spelling. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure you can spell Hiruha without those exact words. I'm pretty sure. It's a bit quiet over here. It is a residential area after all. All these run-down row houses really screaming working class, don't they? Social connections run deep in working class areas like this place, so I decided to talk to the locals. I met a few nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Turns out the Shiraishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year.
Is that so?
I'll give you the quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago. Their previous residence was in a better part of town. Michiyo's father died in a car accident, leaving behind just the two of them. Michiyo's mom, Toshiko, now a single mother, relocated here. At first they got along with their neighbors, many of which were in similar situations, helping and being helped in return.
So far so good. What happened?
Well, as I said, their reputation began to go downhill about a year ago. A man recognized as Toshiko's common-law husband had moved into the household. Common-law husband? What's a common-law husband? Having cohabited continuously for not less than 3 years in a relationship of some permanence if parent of a child. So they just... So I guess like... Okay. His name was apparently Kankichiro Iwai. Neighborhood gossip is something else. Somehow everyone knew his name.
So, what of this Iwai character?
He is apparently a vulgar fellow with a criminal record. He was prone to violent outbursts. The neighbors often heard screams and shouting coming from the home. The neighbors took particular notice of Toshiko's screams, pleading with him to not hear Michiyo.
That's terrible.
As if that wasn't unsettling enough, every night the neighbors also began to hear an eerie chanting. Through this, the Shiraishi standing in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. Toshiko was often seen covered in bruises and wounds. She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when greeted. They kept their storm shutters closed even during the day, and effectively shut themselves away from the entire community.
That sounds horrible. Why didn't the police step in and do something?
Unfortunately, under our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic disputes.
That's awful.
Let me try. Here has appetite for human flesh. You're right. What do you mean? Yeah, of course you can spell Hiruha without that. Stepdad. Right. Okay. Why didn't they just say... Stepdad. That's me for real, for real? Shouting gang gay? Yeah, why say hello to your neighbors? Why interact with other humans? And then Michiyo reportedly killed herself. Things only got worse with Iwai, and Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for physical and mental abuse. Ever since, Iwai hasn't returned to the home. Many locals expressed sympathy for Michiyo's circumstances, but just many were fed up with the Shiraishis entirely, seemed relieved that things finally quieted down again. Seems that they were still considered outsiders even after 3 years of living here.
I don't understand it. Why would Toshiko have got involved with such a brutish good-for-nothing in the first place?
I've heard many stories where one partner's personality does a complete turn after entering a relationship. After her first husband's death, Tachika's financial situation had also taken a turn for the worse. She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school. It's possible she fell victim to sleep promises. Life can be tough, I suppose. You don't seem to move by the story, ma'am. That's fine, people have all kinds of stories. Collect all information on persons of interest. Oh, so this is everyone? Whoa. 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 I guess that's everyone. The common law husband of Michiru Shiraishi's mother, Toshiko Shiraishi. Kang Kichiro started coming and going from the Shiraishi household a little over a year ago. Seems he has served some time in prison, but the details are unknown. I mean, he must be some, like, important character if he's showing up here, right? They all seem to be appearing here, so I don't know how he's important to this, but... oh. Hmm? Oh, so you gave me a 2. Oh, it's them! It's them! It's them! Wait, that's so funny, because then I don't think Richter and Ario have met for a while, right? Since they, like, met up at their, like, previous detective stuff. What is it? Hey, hey, hey! It's us! Could you repeat what you know one more time for me, Richter? Hey, let's go! They met up. Hey. Okay, so is it gonna continue? No, it's not. Oh, I guess we have to do their, like, stuff first before here, I guess. Because this is then gonna be them going to Michiru's house and then they meet up. Okay. Can't spell Hiruha without the word count. Hiruha's Japanese for... No, it isn't. No, don't spread false facts. Because it doesn't. Fancy sushi. Summary of previous events. With dusk fast approaching, they have no time to waste. With that in mind, Tatsumi and Area direct the investigation towards Komagata High School and the Shiraishi residence. Let's go. Oh yes, we're back. Yes. I like how it's only for them that, like, this music plays. It's so good. Here we are, Komagata High. Buses are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly. Komagata High's gymnasium also serves as a polling place and evacuation center. A lot of the buildings around here are still made of wood, but this place looks safe and sturdy. The news of the dead teacher has also attracted a fair share of rubberneckers. The atmosphere is kind of tense with this many cops around. The school gate will stay locked while forensics inspect the scene of the incident. Looks like they're still busy. Let's talk to the person in charge later. Hmm? Is there something on my shirt? Don't tell me I stink! Ideally, we could talk to someone who was involved in the incident. Easier said than done, though. This place isn't only connected to the case because the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction. It's also the site of the fool's possession, and of course where that teacher was killed. Seems like a likely place to find some clues, don't you think? Oh right, speaking of schools. What is it? You said Paranormal Affairs can help us right now. So why don't we get the psychic high school you mentioned to help us? A lot of the people involved in this case laid back to the school anyway, so it might make things easier to have them with us. For a guy who questioned the legality of working with them, sure seem eager to exploit underage labor. Hey, who said anything about exploiting them? I just want to give our young experts the opportunity to shine. When did you become such a smooth talker? Anyway, I'm afraid I don't know where they are. Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who could help us scout out the area. is a mythical creature from Japanese folklore that feasted on humans. Is that what you want me to be? Do you want me to be a cannibal? Anyone in the area? 9 AM, a perfectly reasonable time for students to be at school, and yet I doubt this will be that simple. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I guess we go to Cheer's house. 9 AM. Seems like Michiru's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. The houses are really crammed together in these narrow alleyways. Strangers like us walking through definitely stand out. It really feels like old Tokyo. Ario's checking the Shiraishi house at the end of the road. The street's real narrow, so two big guys like us would stick out like a pair of sore thumbs. It's quiet. This place is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. But it seems like everyone's decided to stay inside because of the recent incidents. Pick. So, the Shiraishi household. There's a chance that Michiru didn't actually kill herself. Might be for the best that we didn't find her parents. Oh, I nearly missed you! Number 6. Illegal Eagle. Haiku! Oh, that's funny. I wonder if I've already like missed some. I really want to collect all of them. To the Shiraishi household. Alright, I'll go check the house. I'll be back, boss. Ario's off checking the Shiraishi household. I'll just wait till he gets up. Oh no, I'm lonely now. So, the Shiraishi household. Yeah. Can I just like leave? Oh, never mind. I was gonna leave him. Oh, you're back. No luck, boss. No one home. Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside either. And I saw about 3 newspapers stuffed into their mailbox. Aria looks kind of disappointed. Not much we can do if they're not home. Let's go somewhere else for now. Oh, we suspend? Oh, I thought we would have been able to go if we've already met up with them. No, okay, wait. Oh, all 3 are gonna meet up, because these guys are also going to Michiru's house, I believe. I think so. Oh wow, it's a little... it's a group gathering. Or maybe not. Or do we go back to the other people? Is it gonna say, and so? Yep, and so they picked their place to investigate. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the... Wait, where do I... What? Huh? Did I pick the wrong place? Why can't I progress?
And so... Huh? But it said I can't resume it. What? Oh! Whoa, that's... Whoa! Okay, that's actually cool. Right! Oh, I see. 'Cause Aria was like, huh, if only we had someone to talk to, so what we had to do was bring these two over to the school. Ah! Oh my god, that's... My mind is blown. That is so crazy. Oh, I love this game. Okay, wait. I was like, how am I supposed to progress? But yeah, you have to get them to go to the school and then you like leave it. That is cool. I don't like bird puns. They usually fly over my head. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, and Tsusumi's gonna recognize Mia, right? Because she's part of the team. That's... Boss, what is it? You want to talk to those girls? I do! Divine intervention? Yeah, I do. This is a divine intervention. We were brought here for a reason. Come on, Aria. Huh? Ooh, what? Oh my god, I'm still like amazed. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Hey, aren't you? You must be that high school skirting the child labor laws who I've heard so much about.
Say that again?
Sorry about that. He's with me.
Mr. Tsutsumi, if that's how you feel, maybe you should look into improving my working conditions. I prefer not to work for free, to be honest.
Don't you worry about that. If you help us out, you can have whatever you want. Boss's treat. Wait. Really?
Thank you so much. I've always wanted to go to a fancy sushi place.
Ah, and hence Fancy Sushi, the title.
Oh yeah, like one of those places in Ginza? I've never been, let's go!
We got ourselves a deal, right boss? The girls are at our service. Hold on now, what just happened? I never said I'd... Sushi? Like, these sushi places can be like really expensive as well, so good luck with your paycheck. Looking forward to it, boss. Wait, since when were you included? You guys are funny. You should do stand-up. I know, right? I agree. These two are so funny. The best duo.
What's that rope all about?
It indicates where Jinochi's body was found. They've moved his body, but this way we still have an idea of how it was found.
Yikes, that's a little
Gross.
You can even see how his arms and legs are all... Ugh.
Cool it, Aria. It's scaring her. This kind of stuff is a little much for a kid. Hey, I'm pretty sure she only asked because you were staring at it so intently. Forensics is still investigating the area. I didn't really want to bring these kids to a place like this, but there are too many onlookers outside for us to speak comfortably. Besides, it would be good to have Mia look around the scene too. Alright, that's enough. Mia, what do you think?
I knew it the second I looked at the scene. You're right. Traces of a curse still linger here.
I figured as much. Does that mean Jinochi was killed by one of the curses of the Seven Mysteries?
Yes. A strong curse like that always leaves behind a trace.
so calm. Are you used to this kind of thing?
I wouldn't say I'm used to it. It just comes with experience, I guess.
No, I've heard some stories about you. Did you investigate a gruesome scene where someone had been killed by a paranormal attack without even breaking a sweat?
Stop it, Mr. Tsutsumi. Just gonna get the wrong idea.
Oh, that's amazing! Yeah, you're a professional.
You think?
Totally! You're cool even in the face of death. That's awesome!
When you put it like that, I'm not sure how awesome it is.
Same with car puns. I'm getting tired of these. Oh man. Oh man. So a curse was used here, which means the curse bearer must have been on the scene too. This is one hell of a coincidence, huh? Though this random girl you know is already involved with the case. It's usually easier to let Aria do the talking when it comes to young people, but we only have a day. It'll be quicker if I take the reins this time. But he did manage to win them over with the promise of food. Let's see how this plays out. At the expense of my pay. Mio Kurosuzu. She's like a disciple of the Paranormal Affairs Chief. I've heard that she helps out with investigations free of charge under the guise of training. Although she's my old boss's protege, she helped me out plenty while I was in Paranormal Affairs. She may look meek, but she's got strong spirit sense, sharp instincts and courage, plus quite the brain to back it all up. That said, I can't help but think there's some kind of darkness following her around. So this is Yako Sakazaki. She was with Mio. Could she be a friend? Did Mio finally make a friend? If she did, it would do this old man's heart good. But I better not say that out loud. Don't want to make her look bad. Oh, he cares about her.
So, how much have you been able to figure out?
Well, I know what happened around midnight last night. Someone invoked the Feast of Shadows, which boosts the power of curses, then brought forth the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That allows even those who do not have the power to cast curses to gather soul drugs for the rite of resurrection. At least, that's my hypothesis.
Sounds about right so far. As I sure you know, there were actually 9 mysteries, not 7. When the Feast of Shadows was cast, the curse stones appeared before those who wanted to write it at the locals of the 7 mysteries. We've managed to gather 3 curse stones so far, including the one I got first, the Evergreen Beach.
You got 3 already? Wow. You have the curse stone of the Fool's Possession. Well, Yako, the girl standing behind me, does.
That's me! Yako, the girl standing behind me.
She does. Is you're right, we could take it off your hands.
Well, the Feast of Shadows has no effect during the day, and it's still something I want to find out.
Alright, I'll leave the Fool's Possession with you two then.
Huh? You want to talk to me? You'd probably be better off asking Mir.
Thank you. Please keep collecting the other curse stones. I'll be looking for a way to stop the Feast of Shadows.
Okay, got it. That should make things go more smoothly. What about the other curse bearers? Have you run into any of them?
Well, last night at school...
You were here last night!
Yes. You see...
Huh.
You two were using a spirit board. That's so cool!
So that's when you read it to the curse echo. I'm glad you survived the encounter.
Somehow, we managed to get away without accidentally setting it off. The curse echo we saw took the shape of a woman missing an arm and a leg.
An arm and a leg. See, that's what makes me think that it is the, like, one-sided reed curse.
What? A woman missing an arm and...
Yeah, it has to be this one, right? Yeah.
The one-sided reed. This is bad.
Oh, what's so bad about that one? Did you forget that, Najima is the one that has this curse? Think. This reminds me of that meme, you know, the one that think. You idiot, think. The cusp of that one-sided read is this one. Fumichika Nijima. He admitted him himself. That's his curse. Oh, that's right. Wait, but if that's the case, Nijima might have been here last night. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm quite certain now that that the janitor has to be Nijima. I'm quite certain. What? I mean, it's possible he was lying to us, but what?
Who's Najima?
No clue. About Fumichika Nijima. So Nijima's trying to take advantage of the Feast of Shadows for his own nefarious purposes.
Huh? He said he's going to massacre the city at sundown today?
And he's trying to get to your daughter too? That's why we've been trying to find him, but to no avail. Honestly, this information has been the most useful we've gotten so far. So, just to be sure, could you tell me who else was at the school last night?
Well, as far as we know, there was us, Mr. Janochi, and one of our classmates, Hitomi.
Don't forget I'll meet Shimiya. Wait, Hitomi? Do you mean Hitomi Okuda, second-year student?
Well, yes. Why?
Boss! So she was here last night.
I saw Hitomi earlier, though, and she didn't seem like a curse bearer to me.
You did? Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Would you mind if we asked you a few questions about that?
Hitomi said she didn't want to talk to the police because she was afraid she'd become a suspect. So I can't tell you anything unless you swear you won't drag her into this.
Ah, I see. Don't worry, this is about a different matter.
A different matter? You mean about that police officer? Mr. Yoshimi?
You know about that? Did Hitomi say something about him?
Yes, she did. Actually.
Hello from the shower. NPNT? What does that mean? Are you sure you should be bringing your electronic device to the shower? Oh, no picture, no top. Proof? Proof?
If we're talking about people who were at school last night, there was one more person, though. I'm not too clear on the details.
That was someone else?
Apparently, Hitomi actually saw Mr. Janoichi getting cast and killed last night.
What? Talk about some vital information.
What she said happened was...
Michiyo was the one who killed Mr. Janoichi? Are you sure it was really Michiyo that she saw?
Well, that's what she told me. I wasn't there.
That must mean there was another curse bearer here last night. Janoichi was killed by a curse, so someone had to have been there, whether it was Michiyo or not. Damn, boss. Do you think it really could have been Michiyo's ghost? I mean, based on what we've heard, she does have plenty of reasons to be vengeful. Calm down. Just because the paranormal exists doesn't mean just anything is possible. It's still possible that Nijima was behind Janoichi's death. But what about Hitomi's story? About this janitor, Shimiya was it? How old is he? Do you know how long he's worked here?
Huh? Why are you so interested in him all of a sudden? I only just transferred to this school though, so I have no idea.
He's around 50 years old. He came to our school about half a year ago. No one knows what he did before, so there are all kinds of rumors about him. Yeah, talk about sus. I see. Thanks, I think I'm starting to get a better picture of all this.
Huh?
Listen up. It's not uncommon for former prisoners to find work under an alias after their release.
The notoriety attached to their former name can get in the way of proper rehabilitation, you see.
What do you... No way.
Ariel, have the officers apprehend the janitor. He worked the night shift, so he might still be in the overnight room. Yes, right away.
And he's gone, isn't he?
Yep.
It wouldn't be that easy. Boss, bad news. Apparently the room's been empty all morning. Sounds like they've been looking to question Ashimiya too, but couldn't find him anywhere.
No.
That all but confirms it. Just one more thing to check. Are there any photos of this Ashimiya?
The old man seriously hated getting his picture taken. He'd always avoid it.
I have a picture. I have a picture in my, thing.
Area, call an urgent search for Makoto Ashimiya. We can't let him get away.
Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ right away. Telegram. Did you get that proof?
Oh my, I didn't expect this at all. Yeah, how could that old man have been some horrible criminal mastermind? Can't believe it. And a curse bearer on top of that? To think he was so close to us this whole time, it gives me chills.
A guy like that really shouldn't have been allowed to work at high school.
Let's hope it isn't already too late.
Oh, I may have shown Ashimiya my custard last night.
What? I don't like this one bit.
Oh, right, because we would... Yeah.
Ujima did say he wasn't specifically targeting curse bearers, but...
I'm glad nothing happened to you. Wait, but then, could it have been old man Ashimiya who attacked you in the hallway? I almost told him that you were still in the building too.
Yeah, well, Yoko, about that, you did tell her in that one route, and, she ended up dying, so yeah, I'm glad you didn't tell him this time.
What? You did? Yikes, good thing I didn't say anything.
You might have gotten very lucky there, kid. Or maybe we just switched around. We died once.
This is too much. I hope they find him soon. Come on, long arm of the law, help us.
How's the mastermind behind the Feast of Shadows? Cyber just sits in the cabin and pretends that water is pouring on him. He's not even in the shower.
To put a stop to the Feast of Shadows. It would help if I knew more about how the curses of these 7 mysteries first came about.
In that case, you're probably best off talking to the crabby researcher guy.
You mean Mr. Araishi? I would very much like to talk to him.
Oh, right. He's a teacher here too, isn't he? You would know him already. He might be more inclined to talk if it's one of his students doing the asking.
Do you know where he is?
I do. We tried to talk to him, but he refused to cooperate. But you two should give it a try. He's at his usual cafe working on his papers.
A cafe? Oh, Kurokikyo Cafe in Kamizawa? Thanks, we'll head over there now.
School rule says we're not allowed to go to cafes, though.
Don't worry about it. I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Huh? Well, that's all it takes. Wow, that was easy.
There must be a mastermind behind everything. Someone who orchestrated all this for a reason. I want to find out why.
About Hitomi Okuda.
Tomi did say that Mr. Yoshimi entrusted her with something.
He did? What was it? A talisman. Yoshimi gave her a talisman?
Yes, apparently he also asked her to look for another one just like it. One that Michiru had.
What kind of talismans could they be? Boss?
Doesn't ring a bell. But if Yoshimi was talking about him with his dying breath, it must have been pretty important.
Did they find a talisman on Michiru where her body was found?
I'll check, but if they did, Yoshimi would have had plenty of time to retrieve it before he died.
Right.
Would you consider giving us Hitomi's contact information? I'd like to talk to her about this talisman.
I'm not sure. She never opened up to anyone except Mr. Yoshimi.
I'm no good, huh? I was friends with the Yoshimi, though.
You don't seem like too bad of a guy. Not all that scary for a cop. But I doubt that'll be enough for her. She really does want to end up becoming a suspect.
To be honest, she was even a bit worried of us.
Well then. Do you think she'd talk to Yoshimi's fiancé? Haven't they met before?
Oh, they have. She told us about that. Yes, she might be willing to talk to her.
Alright then, we better find her first.
You haven't been able to reach her? That's a little worrying.
Mayuchizawa. We'll let you know as soon as we manage to contact her.
Okay. I'd be willing to give Hitomi's contact information to her. Alright, one more thing. Hitomi told me that Mr. Yoshimi gave her instructions in the event that something happened to him. He told her to give the talisman to Mr. Nakagoshi from the police headquarters.
What? So it was a Nakagoshi case. Why would Yoshimi tell her that?
Could you check on that?
I will, but, well, I don't know if they'll pick up when I call. Is he with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau? Well, yes. Nakagoshi's the chief, but he's almost never in, so I don't really know the guy. To be honest, I'm not even sure if he exists or if he's just a figurehead. I've never spoken to him myself. All of Paranormal Affairs cases are referred to as Nakagoshi cases. Jeez, what's up with that?
That amulet Hitomi was looking for. Maybe the missing puzzle piece to this mystery.
Okay.
What was that thing you mentioned about Michiru earlier?
Something about a grudge? Did you know anything about her?
What's your relation?
I'm a friend. I was actually planning to resurrect her at first.
Ah, I see. We gained quite a lot of information from you two. It's only fair we share as well. Tell our area. Alright. Keep in mind that this is just a theory, though.
Okay.
After re-examining the crime scene, Yoshimi concluded that Michio's death wasn't a suicide but a vehicular collision.
Wait, what? An accident?
Being hit by a speeding truck or van would have resulted in similar injuries. The investigation was ordered by Yoshimi, so it seems he had his doubts about it being a suicide.
What? A van speeding? Flashback. Yako, what's wrong? Are you okay?
What's happening?
Ooh! Ooh!
Ouch!
A van. There's a young man in the driver's seat. Yako.
I missed that last part. What did you say? Young man in the driver's seat, and the passenger's seat a woman.
Yes. Wait, was I... Are you back now? How do you feel? You're covered in sweat.
Yeah, I'm okay, I think. Sorry, I went a little crazy there.
It's no problem, as long as you're okay. That was quite the surprise, though.
Does she have, like, some sort of, like, other spiritual ability?
Well, he didn't give me any specifics, if you're wondering about that. So I don't know what was truly on Michio's mind either.
Alright.
Do you have any idea why Jinoshi was so scared of Michio?
Well, about that... I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but...
I see. Well, I half expected it was something like that. Thank you for telling me.
Sorry, it's hard to explain.
I wonder what he got his hands on to be able to blackmail her like that.
Michiru, what happened?
Hey boss, Forensics is calling. I'll go see what they have to say. Sure, thanks. Boss, they found this on the ground a short distance away from the scene. What is that? A ribbon? Yeah, the kind you use to tie up your hair. Huh.
What? I've seen that ribbon before.
You have? Go on then.
That's the ribbon that Michiyo always used to wear.
What? Is she alive? What? Doesn't that mean that Michiyo was here? Are you sure?
Definitely. I have the same one at home. We bought them together. That has to be hers.
Then did she come back to life somehow?
But how?
What?
If I was Michiyo and I came back to life, where would I go?
That's the question. She got her revenge at Janoichi, but she may have more revenge to dish out. Is there anyone else you'd have a grudge against? Well, what about the guy who killed her in the collision?
If she really did come back to life, then it's terribly sad that she's spending a new chance in life like this. Being obsessed with revenge is such a tragic way to live. I'm afraid that's all we can tell you.
Don't worry, you were a big help. Thank you. We should start our search for Najima and Mayu Choizawa. It might be worth it to check Michiyo's house as well, just in case. Let's use the school as our base of operations. If anything happens, go to one of the officers hanging around here.
Got it. Thank you and good luck. We'll go talk to Mr. Araishi about a way to lift this curse.
Alright, boss. Let's get going whenever you're ready. We'll leave the curse lifting to the girls while we go looking for Najima and Choizawa. There's also the matter of Yoshimi's talisman. But we won't get anything done staying here. We better get a move on. Oh, that's it. Huh? Yes, I guess this is where they meet up, and then this is where they talk to the teacher. I see. Okay. I might call it here, though. I think, before we get into it any further. Wow, that was like, so many things, so much info. But now there's just like so many mysteries piled on top of each other. All I have is questions. It's like, what? I mean, at least now it's pretty much confirmed that Najima is this dude. I think it's pretty much confirmed. Like, if he's like ran off at this point, it's like, yeah, it's kind of sus. So yeah. The other thing is like, Ayame. I don't know. This one's a bit like, I think she might be kidnapped because she's his daughter, possibly. I don't know if they're related, but yeah. But yeah, there's still a lot of things that need answering. But yeah, I'm so glad. I love it when games like have like these, like, you separate them and then at one point they like meet up and then, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but I think you guys know what I mean. Yeah, I love those types of things in games. It's like, yay, we meet up and see each other. It's fun to see how they interact with each other. But yeah. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. But yeah. I'm gonna call it there for today.